Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We are continuing to play as the Necrons. Today we're going to be doing a 3,000 point battle of Necrons against the Space Marines. We're probably going to go up against the tougher of the two Space Marine armies I've got, and I have made a few adjustments to this army in preparation, so nothing too major. Basically, I just upgraded the weapon here. I had the weaker weapon, so we now have the War Scythe up here, which has, I think, a bit higher damage. Just overall, I think that's basically it. I think the armor piercing was the same. So it's not a huge difference. For the point value, I did drop a hex mark. I don't know, he did a pretty good job in the 2,000 point battle, but I swapped out the hex mark destroyer for an additional death mark. So I think that's going to be a little bit better as far as weapons and stuff go. Just this has a bit more armor piercing, a bit more range, that kind of thing. That's really about it. Otherwise, it's basically the same army we ran before. I'm not super sold on the Plasmancers for the point value. They are okay, fairly quick as far as moving around. If we have like different height tile we can move across because we hover, but otherwise a little slow. The Quantum Orb is decent. The Harbinger of Destruction is okay. But I feel like in a regular map without height differences we can exploit, he's not so great. And let's see, what else do we have? So we've got the upgraded weapons here on the destroyers, and then we have upgraded weapons on the Locust Heavy Destroyers. We've got upgraded guns on the Tomb Blades. We've got upgraded weapons on the Annihilation Barges. So we've got a lot of armor-piercing stuff here. I think we'd need that anyway. We've got a few other just basic units. No regular troops, but we can make some with our leader. So that's the army. Right. So the Space Marine force we're going to go up against. I'm going to pick... I've got a couple. There's one that's kind of modified from the previous force, one that I kind of threw together. The one that's modified is probably going to be better, and that's the Mechanus Sanguine, so it's a lot of armored units. I have a bit more infantry-focused unit here with my Destroyer army, but I think this is the stronger army, at least against the Tyranids. This was stronger. So in this one, we are running 2 Librarian Dreadnoughts. We are running 2 Tech Marines. We are running 3 Furioso Dreadnoughts, all with Meltaguns. We have 1 Inceptor with the regular Assault Bolter, just because it couldn't fit the points. 3 Ball Predator tanks. I think they're all running, just the twin Assault Cannons. Then we have a ton of Land Speeders, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 with Heavy Bolters. And then we have 4 of the Tornado variants. Do they all have multi-meltas? Yes, they all have multi-meltas. Alright, so this is actually a pretty dangerous army to fight. There's a lot of fast stuff, there's a lot of armored stuff. We shall see how this goes. Right, we are on unlimited turns. We're going 3,000 points. There's the right army. Let's see if we can find the correct one right there, yeah. Okay, so we want a decent sized map. We could do something like this. It's not super huge. Kind of get in closer. The hive top also same size. The bigger one is the place of challenge. We could do something really crazy. Do it on the smallest map. I feel like I've done quite a few on the place of challenge maps. I kind of want to do something different. We did Salt Exchange, the last big one. We could go a little smaller. But is that helping me or hurting me? I'm not sure. I don't know, we could just do this and try to go for maneuverability, but I'm so slow that I'm not really sure how helpful it's going to be. I guess we could do this just to be more open, because I did do the Salt Exchange last time for 3,000 points when we did the Necrons versus the Tyranids. I think we did that one. Yeah, alright, we'll just do this. It's the big map. It'll be a lot of room for maneuvering on either flank, which actually gives an advantage to the Space Marines. So, an additional advantage, I think. But if a lot of units go flying way out ahead, away from the Tech Marines, and I could drop them, then maybe we'll be okay. We'll see how well my weapons do against the regular Dreadnoughts and the tanks as well, the Predators. We found out last time they do a pretty good job of taking out Land Speeders. So there's that. We have a really weird small deployment area. We are slow. It's going to take a while to get to grips with the enemy here, I think. So do I want to split up? Do we want to have a lot of faster stuff on one side? Let's put Annihilation Barge. Got you guys as well that want to stay back at range. So I want you probably over here. We'll split up a little bit. I feel like this is actually more central, almost. So maybe we'll weight this down a bit more on this side. So you guys on this side. I want you on that side as well, so we'll throw you on the flank. Try to keep you safe. Hexmark needs to get really close, so we're going to run kind of in the center, potentially where there's cover. Just head for the pillars. Death marks. Spread out the death marks. Yeah, we're already set there. Okay, we've got Immortals as well. So we'll just split them up, I think. We have 2 of the destroyers. We just want them to kind of run right up the front-ish. These guys are fairly quick. We could try to do a flanking maneuver with them. Actually, I could see taking as many of these as we can and try to do like a big flanking maneuver at some point would be potentially worthwhile. Let's just send Immortals in behind wherever. We've got our Lich Guard. I may want to keep the Overlord with a group that's advancing just to give them the bonus defense. We'll do something like this. We'll split a couple things off further left, maybe. Yeah, that'll kind of work. Never goes quiet like this. I was like, please don't crash, please don't crash. All right. So we've seen all these units before, but just to kind of get in here and look around at the units, I do like these destroyer guys. Very impressive. Death marks are quite nice. We've got the upgraded weapons, which I'm pretty sure are modeled here. I'm not sure if the model changes on these, though, the Annihilation Barges. Anything else interesting? Got our blades, but I think these look the same either way, even with the upgrade. And that's a wall. Alright, yeah, let's get to this. So it's going to take a little while to find the enemy. Let's see, we've got a pretty big map here. We're only seeing a little bit of it. Let's see how far the barges can get. Let's just run on up. We are pretty slow, so I do want to try to get as much movement as I can early on here, even if we've got to push it. The chance of encountering anything this early is pretty low, even with all the land speeders on the other side that are quick.
Airfield scouts.
Let's go way wide here. I do have to be a little bit more careful with these guys from this point on, probably.
Hyperlogic agreed.
So we'll see. We could run way wide, potentially. Alright, we've got firing lines like here, kind of here. So you guys...
Artillery.
I'm going to move there.
Position.
The death marks, we're going to go out on this side, I think. So just to stay back and out of the way, we're done at vision. And try to use that as my defensive tactic, just to stay away and out of range. Alright.
You have targets.
Hexmark, because we've got the 2 actions, can actually get pretty far up. Yeah, let's go.
I seek a favorable position.
Leading the way now. But we'll probably just hunker down behind a pillar next time or something. I'm not sure we want to push that too much.
Whose life do we end next?
These guys moving up in cover for now.
With me.
Getting them into position to get some use out of them might be a little hard. Right.
Heavy fire
You
support.
guys, let's go... Yeah, over here for now.
Confirmed.
We've got decent range with the Immortals.
Next on the list.
They're just optimal is a bit short at 4. We can shoot up to 8. Do we want to go wider? It's not bad. Yeah, let's go a little wider. I'm not too concerned about cover at the moment. Just running as far forward as possible.
We are endless.
I may have the Overlord just move up and then spawn a basic unit. We've got a gap there. We have a gap there-ish. Let's go to the edge here. And I can maybe switch back and forth kind of between these two gaps with these guys. For now, facing doesn't matter. We don't have any actions left. The Praetorians, I think, will go further left.
Annihilation barge. Awaiting your directive.
Let's push up here. Just gonna phase right through that building like it's not there. Do I want to try for the edge here? I guess we can.
Already on our way.
We're still kind of out of the way. We're far enough away we're probably not going to get spotted here either, at least not yet. Alright, you we want to keep somewhere where we can get some shots, although that's probably going to be here-ish. Somewhere in that area. So I'll go out wide a little bit now.
Acknowledged.
Gotta be careful of the tech marines too, because they're gonna be doing repairs. I don't know if I'll have a lot that I can do to try to track them down and kill them if they make themselves known to me. But that's definitely a priority I want to focus on if the opportunity arises. So that's fine. We're gonna put...
We serve the Triarch.
I mean, I could go ahead and get some extra movement now, and we'll have it back in a couple turns. Because this map's big, that might actually not be bad. Doesn't get me to a great spot, though. I mean, we can get up and grab a pillar, so... Yeah, let's just do
Our
this.
judgment will be swift.
Fly across the map. Take advantage of that movement now while we can. Okay, we've got cover. We've got some forward vision on the flank. Alright. Here, let's just move
Endless
near a
march.
group. We start with the default being the ranged armor, which works a little better for Marines. And I will spawn a unit. I gotta try to remember that I can teleport as well. Let's just
Awaken.
make myself
Age of Necrons
a unit of warriors,
is nigh.
so we can use them to scout and draw some fire. Potentially. Alright, what are we going to do with you, Mr. Plasmancer? There aren't places I can use my height differentials for movement, but I think we can use... I think we're actually flying over the terrain and stuff. Or are we? So I might be able to get out at an angle past some terrain, potentially.
Wherever I walk, ruination follows.
Or try to do some hits and then get away, using that extra
Destruction.
movement we're going to get if we just fly over some terrain. But I'm not sure we can fly over the buildings. It worked on the last map with the steps and stuff. That was fine. Alright, Lich Guard.
If your will.
Gonna hang out with the Overlord. Could try to dispatch somebody to hang out with the Plasmancer as well. Where do we keep them both here? We've got some heavy stuff for close combat there. Let's aim to head over with the Plasmancer if we can keep up. These guys are a little slow. Okay, that is everybody. We actually got further up than I expected. The Hexmark and the barges and stuff, and of course the Praetorians. I'm actually curious now, after having played with these guys a little while, if we can make a pretty good assault force with Praetorians. Sort of using the role of like you would use for the Death Company or the Assault Marines.
Hiding will not help them.
This could be pretty rough. This army is pretty nasty. A lot of firepower that could be really damaging to my infantry units.
They will be judged one way or another.
So the tanks, I think especially, are going to be really tough on my infantry.
They will be judged one way or another.
So we'll see how my snipers and the destroyers and stuff deal with them. Alright, who wants to go forward first is the question. I mean, these guys have to run up, so... yeah, run to there. We might as well see if we can spot anything in the process.
Yes.
I was hoping you could make that pillar. I can make this one, so yeah, we'll do that, because then we can shift the Hexmark over. That's alright. I just want to have cover, otherwise we're going to get destroyed before I can do anything. Okay, which pillar do we want? Middle? We saw movement kind of central and leftish, but that could change. Yeah, we'll take the pillar here, I guess. So I'm mainly short range here. So we'll drop
None will pass unseen.
a little bit of an overwatch. I don't think it'll trigger, but you never know. Okay, warriors are a distraction. Do I want to overwatch with them is the question, or do I want to just push them up? I think we could overwatch, I guess. Let's go here. The land speeders could come rushing in at us, so it's nice to have some shots potentially for that.
Immortals awaiting command. Progressing.
We'll watch like that way, maybe, instead of straight up.
Overwatch.
Something like that. Death marks are more of a question mark. What to do? I don't want to commit too hard here and push up too much. I'd like to keep these guys sort of out of the way, hidden possibly. We have to kind of go way out of the way to do that. I guess I'll do that for now. We'll get our movement back fairly soonish. And this isn't going to get triggered by anything, but why not? So that gives me a spot we can move up to. I kind of use that for cover. I don't want to push too far past the first line of statues here. So we'll just set up some overwatches where I can. Got some speed. But I think we just head to the flank for now. It's a bit of an overcommit, maybe. Playing Necrons kind of reminds me a little bit of playing Dwarves in Blood Bowl, because they're so slow that you can't overcommit to what you're doing, really, or you'll end up just being out of position.
Defense Spectre.
So just try to stay on the flank and out of the way there.
The sound of our guns will herald their death.
Stay back, and we'll drop an Overwatch. What are we, optimal 6? It's about here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we've got the snipers to move in.
You require my counsel.
Plasmancer as well. What's your gun? Only 4. Okay. I'm going to stay here, actually, with you for now.
Let them come!
Keep you safe-ish. Snipers. This isn't a bad spot here. Take it, I guess. Hopefully they'll shoot at the closer targets. And again,
This area.
6 is an optimal, so that's what we're going to set for Overwatch.
Our targets wait.
And we'll do it here, I guess. Eventually, we probably want to cover this line, but we can angle in, maybe.
Watching this area.
Okay. You're going to beeline to Plasmancer. So each of our characters will have their own Lich Guard.
We serve.
Now, what do we do? I can't summon a unit. Nothing special. I guess we just hang out in the back with the Lich Guard. I could get right behind some units to get some bonus armor. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll just armor up a few extra units here.
My will be done.
Nothing I can do with the action point.
By your command.
Alright. Go on the building. Well, pillars here. Statues. You know what I mean. What's our optimal on this? 4? We'll go a little.
Annihilation waits for them.
Grab the pillars. We have made no contact, but I've got tons of Overwatches here. Guys, we want... actually, this is a pretty good angle here. We've got a nice open gap, as long as I can stay back and far enough away to not get seen. I'm gonna go max, just because. Immortals, let's take the edge here.
Overwatch.
Yeah, we'll just set up in the back here. I want everybody overwatched.
Watching this area.
So that leaves you. Do we just grab the cover? I guess we'll just grab the cover for now. I don't want to move out anywhere too crazy. I could try to aim to go around the side. But for now, I'm going to stay kind of close.
My empire awakens. I have waited for this.
Looks like he's looking this way, but I tried to get him to watch that direction. I don't know if it actually works.
My will
Which way
be
are you looking?
done.
I guess he's looking forward, just doesn't look like it. Alright, yep, he's the only one left. That's fine. We probably have some contact here. We might have some long-range shots.
Another life to extinguish.
It's a very Necron objective up in the upper right. Eliminate all enemies. Oh, they're getting shot on me. Duck and weave. I thought it'd be far enough back I wouldn't get tagged there, but okay. Not very accurately. Yep, duck and weave, guys. God, even more shots. Okay, that's hitting a different one. Yeah, he's taking really bad long-range shots there. I'm surprised he can actually see that far.
Activity detected out of range.
Again, my Tomb Guard's getting nailed. Hide!
Another life to extinguish.
Hiding will not help them.
Another target to seek.
Okay, definitely some stuff on the right.
Another life to extinguish.
So, all I can really see are the land speeders. We have like 3-ish here.
Waiting.
Okay, so you want to be at 4. Let's push it and see what we find. Just the 3 land speeders. Are they all basic? Yeah, so none of these have the melta-guns on them. Alright, 65%. We'll take that.
Firing.
Ooh, nice. One-shot kill. Do I want to back off, is the question. I might, actually.
Plotting movement.
The melta-guns are fairly short range, so that's kind of I want to be
Directive set.
keeping in mind is the other melta-gun land speeders are probably coming up right behind. And they're going to be an issue. Okay, as long as we stay alive here, we'll repair. So optimal would be about here. I could move in to take a shot. Is that what we want to do? It's a pretty open shot. I think if I move past them, I think this will be fine. We put some other targets up front. 60%. Take it.
Taking fire!
Nice. We just totally trashed. Yeah, I like the ability to kind of one-shot units if we can land our hits. That's really nice. Death marks. Don't think I'm going to have any view here. Yeah, we can set up an overwatch. Optimal's about here. I think we want to push it a little further. Just if you move, we can maybe get a shot on you. Do some damage. Stay in cover. Plasmancer's got to get pretty close to use abilities.
Wherever I
But,
look,
yeah, we'll take advantage of the cover. So we've got kind of the beam here, and then the explosive singularity bomb. Just do that.
your guardians await.
Just come
We
behind.
move.
Should be relatively safe there. Safe-ish. Okay, on the flank. Praetorians, we've got movement back. I could move in. I could go up and smack the land speeders, probably.
Pass activated.
Yeah, I can land right here and then just start attacking them. That's probably throwing these guys' lives away. So I'm going to hold off. And try to kind of hide these guys.
We agree. We will hold.
So we'll try to keep them hidden, although they may not be already. If anything goes wide and shoots at them, they're kind of in the open.
2 blades.
So we could hide the Tomb Blades to recover some health. We could move in and take some shots. That's... It'd leave me 1 movement left to get away, which isn't very far. I wouldn't kill it, probably. A little bit of damage. If they get lucky with that 1 bolter, they could maybe take out the wounded guy. I think I'm just going to cover over here. We'll just sort of take a turn to recover some health, and we'll watch this direction.
Defense vector override.
We'll try to take advantage of that later. Okay. The destroyers and the hex mark, we want to kind of send in...
My purpose is slaughter.
See if we spot anything else. We need to get quite close to the enemy.
It will be their deaths.
Nothing else there. Don't trust it. Feels like a trap. Well, I mean, here we just kind of move forward out in the open, I guess.
I carry death with me.
Just see if we can spot anything. Okay, that is basic land speeder as well. Nothing else, though. I'm going to actually move over so we have a clear shot.
I carry death with me. Yes.
So they're out in the open, they're a big target.
Artillery.
Optimal 6. What's that? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well,
Setting position.
won't be quite optimal. Let's see if we can land the shots and one tap you.
Firing.
Ooh, very close. 7 health left.
Heavy fire support. Progressing.
I have no other shots. Take a look this way. Yeah, well, we could try it. Something's got to land, right? There we go. Just enough. Yeah, the land speeders are a bit frail to be fighting Necrons here, I think. At least out in the open. Do we send in the barges?
Annihilation barge.
We can at least grab these 2 spots.
Directive.
Scanners are picking up nothing. Okay. Just set up an overwatch. We'll take the cover there as well, the other one.
Waiting.
The other land speeders that have the melta-guns on them are what I'm mostly concerned about.
Updating
Running in and
calculations.
trashing me here with the vehicles.
Annihilation waits for them.
Okay. The Tomb Blades, not sure what we do.
Who is next on the list?
We'll stay on this flank because we've got a nice line here. Can take advantage of. We'll push a little further past my optimal. So again, we could just kind of hang out and recover. We could hide behind the building on the flank. Yeah, I'm going to do that. If we get the chance and something does push in, we can try to swing around. We've got this cover for now. So my mouse freaks out. There we go. Okay, that's that stuff. Next mark, where would you like to go? We could kind of charge right towards him and try to shoot him a bit. We might have better luck with some long-range shots out at this angle, though. Once he gets up here, he's sort of in the way for the shots. Yeah, let's do it. So you're kind of here for You're moderately tough. %55%. We can shoot a lot at the moment. Or I could move in closer, have a better shot chance, would only get one shot off. Is that what we want to do? It's going to be quite a bit better, so let's go in. Okay, it's only 4% better. I was
You
lying.
cannot dodge all 6 from your face.
Okay, actually not bad damage for that. We've only got like 4 armor piercing here, I think. 3 armor piercing. So yeah, that was actually quite good. Alright, we've got Immortals, we've got Warriors, and we've got Death Marks. We could probably finish him off if we can get accurate shots. The Immortals actually have decent armor at 6 and 65, whereas these guys are 4 and 50. Let's just send the Warriors out as a sacrifice. Hopefully them being out in the open makes them a bit more of a target than something else that's more important to me. Take a shot, because why not?
Taking fire!
Progressing.
Send you guys in too. We'll just see if we can knock out this other land speeder one way or the other. 58, I guess we'll take
Firing
it.
on target.
Nice.
Confirmed.
And we can set up a couple, maybe 1 or 2, maybe only 1 Overwatch. I can't make another unit yet. We could teleport up ahead if I want to really push the Warlord in, or the Overlord, into a position where we're going to have to fight. So we could take this and then angle that way with cover, or with Overwatch, or we could take this and angle that way for Overwatch. I'm not sure which is better. I think we're going to go this way first, just see what pops up and where. So that's about 6. We'll push a little further.
Watching this area.
So that leaves
Whose
just
life do we end
you
next?
guys. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I could teleport and then also still move. And really rush it. But I think that's probably going to be better if I want to suddenly shift to a flank. I think we'll just kind of stay close to some upfront units to give them some protection. So I could help protect the Warriors and the Immortals up front, or we could protect the more important Locust Destroyers and Death Marks, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I keep switching off of him whenever I do that. Yeah, we'll just accept the fact that we're not going to get any use out of those action points. And the Lich Guard are going to stay next to the Overlord. I could use my Guardian Protocols, but I don't think we're going to get shot in the back here, at least not yet, so we'll hold on to that.
My empire awakens.
So that's it. Alright, land speeders mostly down. We've got land speeders with multi-guns, and dreadnoughts with multi-guns, and librarian dreadnoughts all still coming, along with the tanks. I think the tanks are going to be a bit of an issue. I've got a lot of infantry type units, so the tanks are going to be dangerous. Oh, there they come. Okay, those guys are kind of a priority because of the multi-guns. Dreadnoughts have arrived. Librarian, regular Dreadnought. Ooh, you missed. Yeah, Stormbolters won't do a whole lot to me, but enough shots we'll get through. Tanks. Tanks are a bit more of an issue. Hexmark's gonna get lit up here, probably.
They are returning fire.
That could have been worse, but it still wasn't great. It's in Scepter somewhere.
Taking fire!
A few Overwatch shots. Okay, landed out in the open. We still didn't kill them off or anything.
Loser, that I may kill you.
Now, their little pistols aren't going to do a ton to me here.
Loser, that I may kill you.
They actually did more than I thought. Okay. How are you guys doing? Oh yeah, you're basically fine. We just need to get them out of the way so then we can maybe charge the dreadnoughts. Then again, we could stay at distance to take out the dreadnoughts because of the melta-guns. Right. Okay. Nothing really on the flank here, but there probably is something moving. Alright. So we want to be at 4 for this gun. So I'm just going to hop over the wall.
The insects think that armor will help.
And we can just hop right back over. Yeah,
Plotting movements.
just do that. Take advantage of our hovering abilities. Apparently I can still see. This gun really wouldn't do much, would it? Yeah. Better for infantry, so we'll hold on to it for that. Death marks, we could move over.
Tracking target.
I think we'll have the Immortals try to take out the Inceptors. You guys, if we can hit the tank. Nope. Dreadnought. It's not a great shot. We could go ahead and mark, though. Yeah, let's do that. We'll mark you.
Mark set. They will not escape.
Well, I just noticed they actually point at the target. I'm like, hey, look over there. 63. Let's see what we can do.
Impedance acknowledged.
Okay, little chunk of damage taken off. Bit of armor gone. So you want to be at 4, so we can do that.
Progressing.
See if they can eliminate this distraction.
Taking fire!
Yep. Gone like they were never even there. And I'll back off. We've got the range, so I'll just back off. Even though I'm better up close. What's more dangerous on the edge here, the tank or the dreadnought? I mean, they're both bad. I've got more shots potentially on the tank. We could run you in on the dreadnought, probably. No, we can't actually make it. That's too bad. Well, apparently I can get in there and hit him. So we want to take the shots first. I think we've got to go on the tank here.
Plotting movements. Taking fire.
Nice damage. I can't hop over the wall, so we'll just use some cover here this way. We'll try to have the destroyers here maybe drop the tank. That's pretty far, though. Yeah, it's really far. And if I move in at this point, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 2 out. So you're out of range at the moment. 75% there really isn't bad. I've got 2 movement left. I'm actually 1 out from there, so we can actually get better if I move in. Do we want the 80% or do we want the 75? I mean, we could potentially get a kill here. I'm going to try for that. Nice. Just a little bit of a delayed explosion there. Run away. I'm kind of forcing it, like they're going to have to come deal with my longer range stuff. But I've got, fairly tough other stuff in the way. And I'm about to charge in their face. That's all you guys.
Whose life do we end next?
Yeah, let's just go for it here. We'll charge in and do some damage. See if we spot anything else. Ooh, actually took one of my guys out. Or not. Well, so much for my charge. Yeah, I'm just going to get in their face. Alright, so we have Librarian Dreadnought, we've got another Predator, and a Tech Marine. All right there. But I'm not seeing anything else here, so it looks like we might be clear to kind of move in with the Tomb Blades.
Already on our way.
If I can get into the back line. Do I want to just move or drop an Overwatch here? I don't have any Overwatches here, so I will drop one. Even if the accuracy is not great, just to do some damage if something does come in. Okay, so that's kind of my right flanking force. You, actually not bad. You're going to do more damage to the land speeders, and I could actually move out and hit like all three of them with my ability. But that would kind of put him in the way, so maybe we'll do other stuff first. Perhaps. Yeah, I think taking out the land speeders with the meltaguns, because they should be targets I can drop.
Our targets wait.
Maybe the way to go. We could hit the Dreadnought, it's already marked. 75 to 100. Got 42s. Must be further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a couple out. I hate to move in, but I am going to do it. The other guys are going to move in more. 55. Yeah, I'm going to mark you. Nope, we missed them pointing. So that gets to 80. Let's see if we can do some good damage. It's good, but not enough for kill. We can probably mop up with the Warriors or the Immortals. Yeah, this is 3. Yeah, let's just send you in. Sacrifice. If you can get the kill, fantastic. If not, you're in the way and you'll attract attention. Okay, we've got the long-range shot. My other death marks are here. I don't know that we're going to get anything great done with them. You can't reach anything. We could go ahead and just charge on up. I guess we'll see if we spot anything. Give me some more vision here. Okay, nothing else. We've got a missing Tech Marine somewhere. Why is that there? Okay, you want to be at 6. How far are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to move up a couple.
Set in position.
Actually, this might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Set in position.
Let's go for which one? I'm hoping I can one-shot kill this thing. Oh, it's very close. 12 health. Back off. I could leave it hurt, because then we can shoot multiple targets with the hex mark. So we could move the Immortals up, damage the other one, and maybe try to mop up with the hex mark.
Progressing.
So we're just going to kind of hang out in optimal area and take shots.
Firing on target.
Taking fire!
Okay, hoping for more damage there.
I see all.
So optimal's 2. That's 2 movement. We can then kind of back off if I want to.
In
All right.
progress.
It'll be crazy. I want to move, but possibly doing this is better because I'm not sure that the hex mark's going to just survive the turn. 90%, we got a 90%. Yeah, let's just shoot without doing it, and I can at least move. I'm gonna target you, probably kill you. We'll target you. The other target. I guess we'll hit the
Target
librarian.
acquired.
Receiving fire.
Nice. Pretty successful, dropping the 2 land speeders at the same time. Tiny bit of damage to the dreadnought. I don't think he noticed though. Could even shoot again and get away. 85% is pretty good. Yeah, let's do some damage here.
Resistance detected.
Yeah, even my kind of weaker stuff, my pistol's doing a decent little chunk of damage there. And we run away!
In progress.
Alright, you're still out in the open, and there's still a lot of melt-a-guns around, which is not good for me. I think because I've got so many infantry units, I might want to prioritize the tanks, but then the dreadnoughts do have the grenade launcher thing as well. You've taken your shot.
Sound of our guns will
Taking your shot.
herald their death.
Got some units on the flank here. You've moved up. Let's take the shot on the tank. Nice bit of damage. We'll move. Try to get some cover in the way. I'm not sure if that really is helping, but theoretically. Snipers.
Tracking target.
Let's see what I can hit. $75, $75. Yeah, let's mark you. And hit you. Nice. Yeah, I can actually put a lot of firepower on a pinpoint target with this force, which is really nice. I think the Tyranids were a bit more of trouble because there's such priority big targets here that I can focus on. The Tyranids had so many swarm units, it sort of overwhelmed my ability to destroy stuff, but not so much with these guys. Could it be that it's also a very open map, which is sort of to my advantage at this point? Okay, we can rush in. Is that helpful? Not really. If I could get in the back of the Dreadnought and attack it, maybe, or if I could hit a Tech Marine, that would be worth it. But if I'm not doing either one of those things, I think we just kind of continue hanging around the edges of the map. The question is, do I stay as far back as possible, or do I grab what cover I can find? I'm going to stay back as far as I can for now. I don't know if that's the right call, but it's what I'm going to do. Tomb Blades will move in. Hopefully they would be the ones taking any shots. I'm not seeing anything out here, so what are we optimal for? Go a little bit further, just to cover the flank. What's left? Plasmancer. Trying to get the map straight. I'd have to get pretty close to get a quantum orb off. We've got cover here I can grab, but it's going to be a bit of a mess soon.
Wherever I walk,
Gonna take it
ruination follows.
just because I need to get close to actually use my abilities. So I need them to kind of move in a bit more or pressure me a bit more before I can really get any use out of it. Shooting, we do have decent armor piercing. Accuracy beyond 3 isn't great, but we'll do it just to kind of help protect this area a little bit.
What is your will?
I've got the action, so this Lich Guard I am going to go ahead and use the Guardian
Our
Protocols.
duty is to fall in their
So if he
place.
gets shot, it should switch to them. Overlord. So we are at a point where I could conceivably teleport in and mess with stuff. I could also make another unit this turn. So I could teleport up and then also move and get into close combat with something. But I feel like taking anything head-on is a bad idea. We could probably hit the tank and destroy it, but then our Overlord is awfully exposed. So I think I'm just going to make another unit here as another sacrificial force to throw forward. And kind of just block for me. Where do I want the Overlord, though? And we could hang out by the death marks and give them some protection. It's only within 3, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's within 3. So we could armor up the front guys if we stand out here. Yeah, we could do that. Worst case scenario, I can also protect... Are they not? Yeah, they're not protected, it looks like. I thought it was 3. Maybe it's only 2.
I have waited
It
for
must be
this.
2. But at least we're protecting the destroyers here. Alright,
We move.
and I don't think it's a big deal, but I mean, we've got the action points. We'll protect the Overlord with the Lich Guard too. Guess we can Overwatch. What's our range? Quite short. That's everybody. So actually a pretty decent turn. We nuked the land speeders with the multi-guns, so we don't have to worry about them. We took out 1 tank. I think that's it, right? Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a bit of a mess. Just kind of looking for thumbnail material, that's all. Alright, let's see how this goes. These guys might be in a lot of trouble. Okay, Tech Marine. Yes, bring your Tech Marines forward. Definite priority targets for me. Librarian is charging in like a maniac. Oh, you ran right by my guys. I didn't get a shot off there either, which is kind of surprising.
A feeble attempt.
Ow. Rude. Yeah, just trying to move by. That's a little crazy. Got a decent shot in. Where are you going? Gonna melt against somebody, aren't you? No. Okay. Smacking the warriors in the back. Yeah, so the warriors being out in the open there is making them a nice distraction. Immortals getting spanked.
Closer, that I may kill them.
Yeah, not much damage there. Nice. There's so many of them. That's gonna suck.
We are engaged. What?
We just need a few guys to come back from getting downed, and we're still going to stay in the fight pretty effectively. Alright, so it's a bit more of a mess. We have some options now for closer stuff. We could potentially throw my leader into the fight. Tech Marine there.
Aerial scouts.
We might want to go after the Tech Marine here. It's not a great shot, but I feel like we got to do it. I might hold off because we might need the shot to finish something off in the front line here, though, so we'll wait. Alright, we have a bunch of people tied up front. Guess we can go with our close combat guys first if we want to. Oh, you're at like full health, aren't you? That's the damaged one. Can actually get away from you. So it's gonna get in your back. We'll smack you.
Kill. Kill. I must resist.
I'm gonna back away because I don't want to be next to this guy when he blows up. Or we could rush into the other enemies. Yeah, we'll just do
I
it.
carry death with me.
We saw the other Tech Marines there. Yeah, we're pretty good on this flank here, too. Right, so you want to be at 4. That's 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Resistance detected.
Okay, could have been better. Just gonna keep hopping back and forth across the wall.
Annihilation barge. Awaiting your directive. Plotting movement.
And if I had more movement, I'd probably go further in. Try to aim towards the Tech Marines, but we'll deal with these guys first.
Firing.
I missed a bunch of those.
Directive set.
Hit you? No. No. Yeah, we'll just hold off on that. Send the other Tomb Blades towards the back to hunt for Tech Marines. I do have a shot. I don't have any other targets, so I guess I might as well take it.
Attack vector true.
Okay, literally one got through, and that was it. Yeah, mainly we're just going to go after the Tech Marines. Okay, so the Annihilation Barges have shot.
Immortals awaiting command.
So we can send you in. Should be optimal.
Receiving fire.
Still alive. I'm going to have to waste more shots on you. Death marks, I guess. Hopefully they can finish you off. I think we're a little close here is why it's not so great. Yeah, we're at 5. These guys want to be at 6. Alright, fine. We'll go to 6 and grab some cover. See if that's enough. Nice. Kaboom! Good job, guys. I always forget, too, that we can teleport with these guys a couple times. It's something I haven't really had to do, but it's something we could definitely do if we want to go after things in the back. Alright, heavy destroyers. Do we want to work on another target? Do we want to just hit the dreadnought? I'm a little close here. I'm just going to hit the dreadnought that's up front.
This primitive form knows death well.
You survived. 6 health. Not fair.
Processing.
Okay. I can actually get a shot off. If we kill him, then he'll blow up and kill us. So that's kind of fine. But I don't have to die, so we can just move and take the shot. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, this should be enough. There we go. I was like, did we not do enough damage? What? 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 It's another nice view. Just wreckage. Actually, we look almost gold here. Maybe just the light on the map. Let's look that away, I suppose. You're pretty much toast, no matter what we do, but it's fine. Alright, this is much more of a problem. Librarian Dreadnought. Predator that's got some protection and a Dreadnought. This is definitely a mess. But we have some tools. I think if we can clear this Dreadnought first, I might be in okay shape. Yeah, unfortunately, all this stuff blows up when it dies, so kind of committing my Overlord to fighting stuff is certainly an option, but we're going to take some damage if we do it. I can even just teleport like right here and just do some attacks with the Overlord, probably. Well, we can only get 1 attack off. I mean, I could just move up and fight head on, but I will get shot back. We've got range stuff here, so I might as well just take the shots with the range stuff, though. Alright, so you want to be at 6. We are at... So you want to be like there to be 6. I'm going to start on the Librarian.
Receiving fire.
Okay, an okay start. I'd like to take out the Librarian, then I can free up this guy. We could maybe go back and start shooting at the Tech Marine, or maybe use him to take shots in the back. Up here, we still have the shot there as well, into the rear. Basic Warriors are already at 3. Sure, take the shot.
Resistance detected. Receiving fire.
I mean, that's pretty darn good for just basic units. That amount of damage. We are at optimal range, too, though. We've also got special ability. I could... They're nicely lined up. What's the range on this? It's like 1, 2, 3. So I think I can shoot it through this, and I could hit 2 of them.
My purpose is slaughter.
So, I mean, we've got the close combat attacks here. I can't attack around the corner, but now I can hit either one. Yeah, let's see. I'm just going to float over that. So if I mean, we could do the Quantum Orb. Harbinger should hit both.
Destruction before me.
That got blocked, but that just means it did the damage to that armor there. So now I can also still do this, since that's only one action. This might hurt my own guys, though. Do you have movement? Not much. Yeah, that's a bit iffy. I can do it, but I think it's going to blow up my own guys. Since you've got the protection, maybe we hit you. Hit the Dreadnought. Nice damage. Very close to death. If I kill this guy, I can get the Immortals away. So we want to do that before I do anything crazy up here. So you've already shot.
Next on the list.
You guys are way out of position to get shots. I do have a shot there, though. 33. It must be like just around the corner. Let's see if they can hit the Librarian. He is going to blow up, though, right in their face for the Immortals, so he will do some damage. I think we can kill him. But I'd rather do that before we do the quantum attack there. Can I actually get away here? It looks like I can, actually, without being attacked. It's not showing that I'm going to be attacked. He must be facing this way. Yeah, I thought for sure he was facing forward, which means I would have been attacked there. Yeah, I think we go after the Tech Marine here, for sure.
I seek a favorable position.
Take our assassination droid into the back here. Light you up a few times. Got no movement left, so using my special ability doesn't really matter. Let's just do some damage.
Oh, taking fire!
And now you die. Nice. One Tech Marine down. I think we'll take out this stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of look that way with you. You're actually doing a lot better in this than I expected, but things are going to get messy here in a minute. Alright, so I kind of need you to take him out. So this should be 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 80%. Come on, land your shots.
Resistance detected.
Nice. Okay, so we did get banged up a bit. Nobody came back. Okay, we can freely get away now. The Immortals. We want to take a shot. We'll hit the tank.
Heavy target acquired.
Okay, so we knock down the protection.
We are endless.
Now, we go ahead and use our Quantum Orb, which, I mean, is kind of bad for my destroyers, but yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Singularity will collapse.
Okay, my destroyer survived, just barely. The tank also just survived with 1 HP left. But if we destroy that, he's going to blow up. He's probably going to kill one of my destroyers.
Whose life do we end next?
So we're going to look that away. I still have the shot here. So I've got other things I can use. I think. Do I have anybody else I can use at range? I've got close combat, close combat. Close combat. You guys also shot. And we've got this, but it feels like a bit of a waste. I guess we do that. Do I have anybody else? I mean, we have this. The other shots are not great. Yeah, let's just do that.
Executing preemptive strike.
Take a bit more damage. Hey, they all survived. Okay. Now,
Plotting movement.
push in and just do damage where we can.
The insects think that armor will help.
Okay, we've got close combat guys we can send in. You're out of movement.
Our duty is tireless.
I don't really have a target for you anymore. Even if I rush you in, we're not really getting that close to the enemy. But I'll go ahead and do it, just to kind of get them in position. If there was some stuff around, we'd have them as a reserve to kind of help. But as it is, not getting a ton of use out of them. But things are almost wrapped up here. Yeah, I mean, we basically just have the Lich Guard and my leader left. And I can just straight up charge right into you. Got a command point. My one point is kind of crappy. Canoptic Swarm. Yeah. Yeah, not a big deal. I'd probably wait till at least 2 to have call in the Lightning Storm. The Death Ray is better, of course. Yeah, I don't think the 1.1 is actually worth much. Yeah, we've got the better weapon. Let's just charge on in.
Make test our armor.
Smack, smack. Can't do anything about it. Let's do it again. I mean, not as much damage as I'd hoped,
My will be done.
but it's not the worst in the world. Okay, Lich Guard, we're gonna run to help out. Stay close to the Overlord.
Your guardians await.
Same here, we'll just charge on in. I think that's everybody. We'll double check. Yep, that's everybody's actions. So I think all that's left is the Predator, the Dreadnought, and the Tech Marine. I thought for sure I was going to get trashed pretty badly in this one, but come out ahead. But it is not going the way I expected. I do have some of those Hexmark Destroyer guys. Hexmark got banged up. The Close Combat Destroyer guys, I can't remember their name, these guys, also got kind of banged up. Yeah, rushing in for repairs. He wasted a Meltagun shot on a regular Necron warrior who then just got up. Yeah, should have just done that first. Oh, he still got up. Yeah, this Necron unit does not want to go down. Yeah, that's it. Thou art screwed, buddy. Okay, it's really just a matter of who wants to get the cool final death shots. So we're going to let you kill the Tech Marine. Yeah, I really feel like this Hexmark Destroyer, I'm really surprised how effective he's been. I'm going to go ahead and get the extra crit chance.
Optimized.
Going to shoot you to death multiple times. Having the 2 actions really helps.
Taking fire.
There we go. Nope, we actually got power or a surge. I I don't have an action point to really do anything, so the empower's not going to do much. We'll just take a
None
smash,
can survive my aim.
which will give me a free shot at you or you. Same damage either way. Yeah, just work on the Dreadnought.
Impedance acknowledged.
Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Taking one of these guys out of the army may not have been the best choice. They're actually pretty decent. For the points, though, having one of them or having the upgraded weapon on my leader and having another death mark, maybe that's the better call. All right, we've got the long-range stuff, so we might as well make use of it. Got better shots on the tank, so we'll start there, I guess. Is going to be a bit of a mess when it blows up. I can actually move you around just freely, so let's do that before we blow up this tank. Now, if you go ahead and smack him in the... Oh, you can't smack him in the back. We're at an angle. Crap. Crap. Alright, that sucks.
Yes.
Yes, it does. They agree.
The insects think that armor will help.
Oh, maybe we could take you out with the other weapon. Let's see. Yep, just enough.
Pitiful.
Okay, who wants... I think we gotta let my Locust Heavy Destroyers get some action here. Let them get some shots.
Impedance acknowledged.
I keep thinking this is like Sanctus Reach, where like the Rex would actually give you cover. I feel like that would be a good mechanic in this, especially like the tanks and the dreadnoughts. Kind of makes sense. What else can we do? I mean, we've got snipers, we've got Immortals, we have so many options. I don't know if we can actually get a shot here, but we'll take a look. And that's awfully far away. I've got Tomb Blades in the back as well we can send in. God, how close are you to being dead? 28! The angle's going to be funny, but...
Already on our way.
Yeah, because we can just get over the buildings. We actually have a bit more maneuverability to get out. Take the shot. That might be it. Yep, that's it. Kaboom.
That I may kill you.
Nice. I don't think I lost anybody, did I? No, nobody died. Yeah, I had Hexmark Destroyer did a really good job. The Deathmarks did pretty well. Yeah, just overall quite good. The Scorpex were up front and took a decent chunk of damage, but survived it. Locust we kept back and did good damage with. Tomb Blades even did some stuff. Yeah, very, very nice. I thought for sure this was going to be much more of a tough fight. But the AI sort of just fed things in a little bit piecemeal, and then we also had the range advantage, I think, and it was a clear open map, which definitely helps. Alright, so I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try out the new campaign mode that they added, although they switched it over to, like, preview, which, I mean, it sort of sounds like they're wanting to suddenly make it sound like it's an alpha, even though the way it was described beforehand was it was not. But I think we'll try that as the Necrons and see how that goes. The other thing I might try at some point is playing as the different factions against the Necrons, let the AI control them and see how it goes. But yeah, this was the last of the battles against the Space Marines. We might do some more of these if they do adjust any point values or adjust any of the stats, which they did in the past after I played through the campaign. They kind of played with some stuff, and then I did some more battles. If you're interested in that, check it out on the channel. Otherwise, keep an eye out for other various different kinds of strategy games, especially on this channel. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. I'm a tiny channel. It's hard to find me, so that really helps. And until next time, have a good one.